All right, guys, I think it's time to build our own reef tank. What do you think? So I'm super excited to tell you guys about this new project that I'm starting. I've been thinking about it for so long, planning it. I think it's time to get it going. So let me go over with you guys what the plan is. It's going to be a sort of DIY, sort of budget nano reef tank. I want to see what we can do by just keeping it simple and keeping it budget friendly and being able to, you know, get our hands dirty in building something. So what we're starting with is a 10-gallon Petco special. This guy. So I got this probably 2 years ago at one of their dollar gallon sales. Couldn't resist. I kind of got it as a sort of emergency, but at the same time I really wanted to try building my own sort of all-in-one, and I wanted to kind of be able to customize it for myself. So the plan is to build this out in a peninsula style. So I got an acrylic sheet from eBay. It's a black acrylic. It was about 2 feet by, I think it was a 2x1 and a 1/4 inch thick. So I cut this out. This is going to be the back wall. I also got this from eBay. It was like a comb weir, and I cut it to a smaller length. It was pretty long. And that's going to be our overflow weir. So I got to epoxy that on there. And then I also cut out these baffles. So the idea is to use weld-on 16 and put that all together and do it peninsula style. Basically the back sort of third of this tank is going to be the sump, if you will, and it's going to be open on the front the long ways as a traditional peninsula. So what else we got in here? So let me shut this down. So I decided to go with the Sicce Syncra Nano. That's going to be the return pump. Got some black tubing for the return. Went with the cheapest heater. I know it's probably not a good idea, but I wanted to give it a try. It's called Freesea. I got it from Amazon. So the reason I got this was it does come with a little temperature monitor thing. So even if I have to replace the heater itself, at least I'll have a little temperature monitor. And the plan is to set the acrylic assembly, back assembly, into the tank using silicone. So silicone will not adhere to acrylic. So really it's just going to be used to kind of set it in place in the back, because this will adhere to glass but not acrylic. So keep that in mind if you are doing this yourself. Some fittings for the return, and I did decide to go with the VCA RFG nozzle, which is what I use on the cube tank, which I love. So that's going to be the return nozzle. And then I got this roll of adhesive sort of vinyl. I planned to wrap the back around with it to cover it, but I don't know, I haven't decided. So I am going to go with live sand this time. So I got the Caribsea Ocean Direct Caribbean live sand. It's 5 pounds. There's only one that comes in 5 pounds, which I think for this size nano, I think should be plenty, because I think volume wise it's going to be about 7 gallons display and about 2 gallons in the back, and then of course, probably about a gallon airspace. I wanted to set the water level a little bit low. I haven't purchased the lighting yet, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to go with the Nicrew 50 watt light. So I'm going to get that soon. And then as far as rock, I do have some dry rock sort of cycling curing right now in a bucket. I'm not going to show you guys that, but I will show you that once it's time to add water. But first step, before I even start building this out or installing this, we need to do a leak check, because if this tank cannot hold water, then this project is sunk before it even starts. So anyway, I just wanted to go through the plan with you guys. Hopefully I haven't missed anything. Let's go do a leak check. All right, so I'm just going to do it by the sink over here. So here we go. Cross your fingers. All right, so it's pretty much filled to the brim. I guess we'll let it sit for, I don't know, half hour, see if I get any water droplets leaking anywhere, just to make sure. Oh, and if you guys are curious, the brand is Aqueon, size 10 or 10 gallons. I don't know if you can read that, but it is 20 inches long, 10 inches wide approximately, and about 12 inches tall. So it's kind of, you know, I'd prefer a bit shallower tank, but you know, when you only got 10 bucks to spend, this is what you get. So it's an Aqueon brand from Petco. I just wanted to keep it small so that I don't have to worry about where I put it. And you know, we're gonna see how hard it is to keep a tank this small. Anyway, let's hope she holds and we can get this project started. All right, so it's been about a half an hour and no signs of leaking, so I think we're good. I'm gonna go ahead and drain out this water, and the next step is to install the back wall and the baffles, put that all together, but I'm going to save that for the next video. So if you have any questions below or comments, any suggestions as I get started on this build, leave them below. I really appreciate it. And I hope you follow along on my journey here in this new little project. I'm gonna document getting this reef tank started and hopefully into a flourishing, awesome little ecosystem. So hope you enjoyed this video, and I will catch you in the next one. Till then, stay salty.